people never seem to take.
Now, hold on. I thought this place was supposed to be abandoned.
That's gotta be our pal from the OCI, right? I'm starting to wonder what they're hiding.
Unexpected investigation.
Asshole! Nice one! Nice one!
Ooh, what'd you find?
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack. And you're not gonna like this one bit. I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me. I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase. Glacial Age. Oh, and don't listen to my log, alright? Just stay safe and keep your head down.
Isn't the point of a secure off-world lab to keep things like that out?
It looks so homey. Like a family lived here. All that goodness turned to such devilish ends. Wow, you got that?
Unexpected noise.
Okay, gone quiet.
Processing.
Make him regret it. Another fighting me.
The effects of Compound X are inescapable. The refined excrement of the xenocyte life form. It's a fine powder, very fine. It finds its way into absolutely everything. Even in the water now, and the air. It settles like a... It finds its way into absolutely everything. Even in the water now, and the air. It settles like a veil over all of Gorgon. The laboratory techs get the worst of it. We all appreciated the boost to mood and productivity at first, but we're at each other's throats in an instant now. I've had to break up 2 fistfights this week alone. This aggression must be inherent to the formula, to Compound X. How do I stop it?
Listen.
Mr. Lowe was awfully messy, wasn't he?
Every plan to end you. How inconsiderate. Especially after I've gone to so much effort to see Gorgon rest in peace.
Since we've been traveling together, we've visited a lot of places that set my teeth.
I've seen some reckless operations, but here, it's like they were trying to get people killed. I'd say Still, Spacer's Choice spent a fortune on this place. Filled it with the best and brightest lab coats they could find, and this is what they came up with?
That might have been enough for me back in Edgewater, but after all we've seen of Halcyon?
Knowing how Byzantines treat failure like it's catching, I can see why we need one.
Night falls on Gorgon. Though I suppose it's always dark here in the void. The lab is empty, and I am at last alone. I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us.
Gonna be a relief to see the stars again. This cave's making me all jumpy.
Persisting as the xenocyte. The law didn't craft us for the void, yet we scrabble across its cold worlds, building, persisting as the xenocytes do. We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long? Tell me about the production of adrenotime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with. It's temperamental, It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical. Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs? And such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy? Pardon me.
Sure would be a bad time for an earthquake.
Oh, It looked.
Drop on us.
Put him in the dirt!
Something bigger! I'm off. This can't be worse.
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis, and this productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. It's no, however, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury reception. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. According to this facility's not to worry. If a middle manager cannot immediately be replaced, Pam can safely oversee 3.176 departments. Uh-oh. It looks like there are intruders in this management stretched thin? That's okay. With safety protocols disabled, Pam can manage 12. After all, Pam's purpose is how can I increase your productivity today? Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit, when PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated. Warning. Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated. Spacer's Choice Policy PAM is fully customizable to fit your. Some limitations apply. Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never out of batteries, and emergency combat protocols cannot be. Please ensure that this unit.
I could give it a shot. Let me just... There we go. All I had to do was convince this old girl here that 73...
This unit's power rating is 100% error. Employee's biometric ID. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who's been working long. When you get in early and get out late, you're out. Remember, PAM tracks every second you're at your desk. Employees in the 90th verbal management test complete. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
Can't buy taste.
System beginning security patrol. Security actions. Oh, searching for unauthorized persons.
Attack! Attack! Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Easy.
Huh?
Here they come!
Come out and play! We're right.
Minus one! Deft hands, Cap. You're done. Captain. Be a bad time to lose them. Well, I guess any time would be a bad time, but especially now.
Performing an area.
Try that again. Drink? Great work.
Is it weird if this thing kind of reminds me of the OSI building back in Edgewater? Like it's sort of holy?
Phineas would love this.
All right. Now I can finally get that journal and get the heck out of here.
I'll keep it down.
In orbit. We arrived at Ambrose N.
How do you do? The pleasure is mine. Those use that payday.
Captain, what's come over you?
Please remember this unit as it was.
Captain, we have a transmission request from a space...
Captain, I hope you're enjoying that view of the Gorgon asteroid. Beautiful, isn't it? It isn't about what I want. My name is Lucian Bancroft, and until very recently I was collaborating with Miss Ambrose on a business venture. I've encountered... Precisely. I have a unique job that may be suited to your... Dr. Olivia Ambrose, the mother of my former associate. The facility has since been closed down, but I have reason to believe Dr. Ambrose left her journal behind. It contains data that is vital to an ongoing pharmaceutical project. She must have wanted to grab your attention with a sensation. She was working with us. It would be generous to say we were working for each other. The pity things didn't... I'm a Spacer's Choice man through and through. I protect the corporation's bottom. You already possess the nav key to Gorgon. I take that as a demonstration of your skills. And of your... Fair question. Maybe I'm just curious about the outlaw who stole power from Edgewater. Standing up to your... The long answer is that my employer would sleep better if that journal was in their hands. And I believe in the value of a good night's rest. Let's hope it never comes to that. The facility is under lockdown, so you'll have to find your way around security. Miss Ambrose had a freelancer assigned to the task already. His last known I have every reason to believe the journal is in Dr. Ambrose. Let's hope so.
Transmission ended, Captain. No, Captain. Thank you. My logical simulators always feel a little sluggish. We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
You serious? We need...
You've got nimble fingers, Captain.
We are receiving an
Captain, first, let me offer my congratulations. Have you managed to locate Dr. Ambrose's excellent work? If you bring me that journal, I can offer you... Hello? Are you still...
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly... Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our role. I may have...
It's been a long time, Dr. Ambrose. Finally...
Lucian, a pleasure to see you've taken the day off, tormenting small animals.
As I recall, Doctor, cruelty to animals was your specialty. I'm just...
Please. You've ended more lives with a stroke of your pen than I ever have. Captain, this man's heart is colder than the void. You cannot put the future of Gorgon in his hands. Not if you value the future of Halcyon.
Friend. Captain,
You've been to Terra too, haven't you? You've seen the poisonous fruits of my efforts. Marauders. Forged right here on Gorgon. Whatever others may tell, whose lives I destroyed. Minnie never... Please, Captain, do not follow Lucian down this grim path. Don't let him revive Adrena time. I've had ample opportunity to investigate your deeds in the... Whatever reckoning you have coming, it's not mine to me.
You abandoned this project, and now you have the audacity to steal it back? No. Spacer's change of plans, Captain. We need to deal with Dr. Ambrose and reactivate the synthesizer ourselves. I trust you know what to do.
This is absurd. You must end this madness, Captain.
Now see here. Just whose side are you on, anyhow? Fair enough.
Captain, you can step... Return to my use the executive override. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena time for good. The very If we want to... Anything else is merely...
Fair warning. I've taken the liberty of activating the security system at Ambrose Manor, as well as opening some of the high-risk enclosures, just in case you had any ideas. My sensors show the reactor core of synthesis and manufacturing. Just let me know when you've dealt with Olivia and powered up the reactor. Your onboard astrogator should have my aetherwave signal already. Spacer's Choice trusts you to handle this matter. Please remember that your actions will impact the lives of a great many people. People who deserve better.
orbit above Earth. I think I'll initiate.
I keep my promise.
They're on us. Don't mess with us.
Not to complain, but I'm getting sick of stairs.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Returning to normal protocols.
I'd rather crawl through another HIA than in a place like this. They can't keep us out.
Talk about death by 1,000 paper cuts. No!
Ready? Because I've been ready since she messed with us at the OCI.
It's gonna be fine. We can do this. Whoa. Look at the size of this thing. Some kind of...
I'll give you one thing, little I did everything in my power to... I'm sure one more senseless murder won't cloud your conscience. But if...
Stick around to find out.
Welcome back. How can I be of assistance? I have established it.
Well done, Captain. Thanks to your hard work, the future... Of course. There's one matter to resolve before we part ways. Dr. Ambrose's journal contains sensitive research notes, and we'd like to have it back. I've arranged a dead drop in a discreet corner of Byzantium. There's a mailbox. Once you relinquish the asset, Excellent. A parting word of advice. You don't know me. We never had this conversation.
Mr. Bancroft has... We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
The dissidents actually...
Spacer's choice Adrena. For life, little injuries.
Hey, come here a second. Excuse me, this fell out of your pocket just now. I thought you'd want it back. It's yours, after all. Try and hold on to that in the future. It's a good thing I happened by. Enjoy your time in Byzantium.
tireless negotiator. Oh, don't get me started, my dear fellow. You are most... certain.